cynicism. Okay, so this is one of the other burnouts that people have been telling me that they've been suffering from. Now, this is going to be a shorter video because I've got to go studio. I've got to get those vocal cords underway. So this morning, it was essential that I did my exercises so I could have the enthusiasm to go to the studio, because that sluggish, don't want to do anything feeling was lingering and it just had to go. And so I understand when we get to the point where we talk about the cynicism, the feeling that everything you do has got no purpose to it. You're beginning to feel empty. Yeah. So let me give you something that might be able to help. It could be now, because you're ready to remove yourself from things that people find meaningful in society. Okay. And as we know, wondrous souls, that's not enough. Our spirit needs stimulation. Okay, we're spirit soul people. We know this. We're consciousness and awareness. We know that's our true self. And we also know that everything down here isn't going to satisfy that. You have to look outside that. So it's maybe that now that's time for you to end that. Okay, and remove yourself, because it will just go cockeyed, awkward. It won't work. It won't bond with it, if you know what I mean. It's just that there is meaning in everything you do. Of course there is. Okay, but society is brilliant at convincing you that you're not. Okay, this is why your purpose has to come in from internally. It has to be deeper, so deep that nothing that anyone can say here, or nothing that anything society can do, could knock that light. Society is just a shadow compared to the path that you're walking and the path that you have walked, your journey so far, leading up to this. We can't unsee what we've seen, okay? And we can't unknow what we know. So now we go with it. My son speaks about it. And some of the people that are coming into their mid-30s are all talking about how the more they're open, the more they see it, the more they feel isolated. Yeah, absolutely. Because there's nothing more for you in society. It won't take you any higher. We're done. You're done. So you're going to feel like there's no purpose in what you do. That's because this purpose is over for you. You have a higher purpose. So you're going to be walking towards that now, my darlings. Okay, so that's what's happening here. When it's dead and stagnant, it's over. There's no stimuli there. It's dead. Okay, and if you stick there, you'll be dead spiritually. So there is nothing there for you anymore. So it's telling you, the longer you linger here, I'm going to make it seriously uncomfortable for you. That's the Most High talking to you. Now, to give you some sort of comfort, after I've done these 9 burnouts, we are going to talk about the fruits of the Spirit. Once you understand them, and you know you've got every single one of them, it's going to make more sense to you. But we're not going to get into that now. So we're just going to focus on the burnouts. If you look at my other video, there's things that you can do to help attack those burnouts, because of the way that they can leave you feeling physically, emotionally, and psychologically, mentally. It's not good. So like I said, you've got to find that thing, even if it's a brisk walk, and you can feel that that's changed you, ready for the day, ready to at least face the day, you know. And I always pray to the Most High, please, Most High, give me the very, very, very element that I need. Strength. Give me the strength to face whatever adversities that it is I'm going to have to face. And we have been facing them, chosen ones, since we can remember. You know, we have been the scapegoat. We have been the one that people use and abuse because of our light and our kindness and our sincerity. People can see that in us, but we were so eager and quick to give that we didn't know that we had the right to protect ourselves. Because let me tell you now, if you're one of those true, honest people, you of all people need to protect that energy and your good nature, because other people will trample all over it. We know this. We've been through it. We've been through this, and we know that we can't stop who we are, so we have to use discernment. Discernment is key. It's key for us. Without it, we're doomed. Okay? Because people can see you for who you are. There's no disguise. It's just quite easy. So they know, oh, look, there's good there. Oh, that's good for me. And then they go, they come in, they take it, and then they go. But with us, because people are so conceited and deceitful, we have to figure them out. They like to come and waste our time by pretending to be that which they are not. Fools. Because in the long run, they are going to pay heavily for that. Okay? The idea is to be brave and have courage. Okay? And not many beings in this world have bravery and courage. So, take that as you need to. But everything you do does have a purpose. Sometimes you'll need to find out what that purpose is. It's not going to just drop in your lap. But a lot of people, you already know that your purpose will not be found in society. You don't roll like them. If you were, you would be there. And you wouldn't feel so isolated. But you're where you are for a reason, my sweetheart. Your journey is not easy for a reason. You're chosen because you're capable of doing it. And so you do have purpose, my sweetheart. Absolutely you do. It's just you might not feel it, you might not notice it. And that's a sign of saying your purpose here is ended. You're now on to a new chapter, a new cycle. All right, my loves? So I hope that's hoped. We've got so much more burnouts to do, but I think we can all relate to feeling like we've got no purpose here, because look at society. Does it fulfill you? Does it make you look from the mountaintops and go, oh, I can see absolutely everything. Oh, this is going to be a wonderful, wonderful journey. I'm going to enjoy it here. No, we don't. That light gets killed the minute we arrive. We're shown already. You didn't think you was going to be here to have a good time, did you? And flourish and grow and evolve like a being should? No. They're going to make it the worst possible journey for you. And the only people that don't give a fuck is that 1.5%. So you've got your 1% people who have fixed all this. And then you've got people who are probably descendants and probably, family members who benefit. They'll always benefit. They've got nothing to say about this society. They don't want it to change. They feel like they have a purpose, and their purpose is living an empty life. That's what it is. And yours and ours isn't that. So we have to constantly reinvent. But if you're journeying with the Most High, just pray with him, have your conversations with him, and he'll tell you what's next. I'm waiting for my revelations as we speak, because I know that I'm not supposed to be mixed in with society anymore. Hence why I quit my job and I retired. Bold and brave move, but it had to be done. And I just said, I don't know where I'm going to go, what I'm going to do now, but I trust the Most High. He never let me down. Never, ever, ever let me down. But there's not a human being that I can speak of that hasn't done that, hasn't betrayed me, let me down, left me in the dumps, screwed me over, laughed at me, trampled on me, disregarded me, you name it, had it. But I never had that with the Most High. It speaks for itself, doesn't it? So on that note, my sweethearts, you very much do have a purpose. And let me tell you something, you're very much loved by a far more greater, more beautiful entity than any other human being that you've had down here. So everybody can give it the large one about how they're great and what it means to be loved by them. But there is nothing greater than being loved by the Most High. And on that note, have a wonderful day. My wondrous souls, you know what I'm going to say. I love you. You're gorgeous. You're beautiful. Have a great day. And for those who haven't followed me, please like and follow. If you find my content insightful and helpful. And on that note, my sweethearts, have a great day. And Jah love.